All right, guys, we got advice from a 53-year-old woman here. Okay, she's divorced, and let's see what she has to say.
Don't want to get divorced? Sit down. I have some advice for you so that you aren't me at 53. Do stuff together. I was married for 24 years. I got married at 27. We used to spend so much time together and we used to have so much fun together. We stopped spending time together, and you lose the thread that keeps you together. And people ask me all the time, how did you get divorced? Like, why did you get divorced? What happened? Nothing terrible happened. We lost our connection. We stopped spending quality time together. He did his thing, I did my thing.
Okay. Now, here's my issue with this. And here's a question I would ask her if I could talk to her directly. She just said that nothing really bad happened in the relationship, right? And so they just stopped spending time together, and that's why they got divorced. Man, I really find that hard to believe. Well, I'm not going to say hard to believe. I'm going to say I don't think they should have got divorced if that was the case. If nothing crazy, nothing outlandish happened, I'm finding it really hard to believe it just, came upon a day where both parties just said, you know what, we haven't been spending time together, and we should get divorced. Because if nobody's causing any friction, if nobody's causing any drama within the relationship, upon each other, right? You're living in the house or whatever, and she's doing her thing and, he's doing his. What's the problem? You know what I mean? Why divorce? Why get divorced? In my opinion, that's something you could work on. You could work to, make better. In my humble opinion, guys, that's something that doesn't call for a divorce, guys. This to me looks like a couple who has been married and kind of threw in the towel, so to speak. That's just me on the outside looking in. But let's continue.
We would watch TV together at night. That's not really together.
I have to say something about that. I disagree with that. Okay. Any time with your significant other is time spent. All right. To be honest with you, that is a big thing for a lot of people, depending on who you ask. All right. Me and my wife watching shows together is a big thing. Right. And we don't have a lot of time to spend together. And that's one of the things that we end up doing because our schedules are, completely different right now. So when we do have time, we try to do that or go to a movie or something like that. Right. That is spending time together. OK, so I don't know. There's more to it that meets the eye is what I'm getting at with this. It may be something to where she's not getting the type of time she's wanting and he's not delivering that. Maybe she wants to go do this or do that, and he's not doing that the way she wants it to be done. And that may be an issue. I just find it really hard to believe that both parties chose to agree we're going to get divorced, not because one of us did something wrong to the other. It's just because we just didn't spend time together and we've drifted apart. I'm sorry if I'm married and my biggest problem, and I've been married for a number of years. She's been married quite some time, apparently. And the only problem that we really have is we haven't been spending a lot of time together. Well, I'm not going to say I want a divorce behind that. I'm going to try to figure out something, for us to do to clean that up, so to speak. So there's something she's not telling us, guys. Whenever you're listening to these stories from a lot of these women, guys, they're not going to give you the full Monty. They're not going to give us every detail, guys. They're going to leave things out. They're going to paint us their pretty picture, and we're going to have to sort through the pieces. But let's continue.
Saturday came around. What are you doing? I'm going here. I'm going to the bike store. I'm going to smoke a cigar with so-and-so. What are you doing? Oh, I'm going to do my Peloton. I don't know what I did. Watch Bravo. And I'm not blaming him, and I'm not blaming myself. And let me tell you why I'm even thinking about this. I did a charity walk a couple weeks ago, and I'm friends with a lot of people in my building. A group of us, probably 20 of us, did this charity walk a couple of weeks ago for breast cancer. And one of the women gave me a ride home, and it ended at 11:30 or noon. And she's like, so what are you gonna do for the rest of the day? And I was like, I don't know, I'm traveling this week, and I have to do laundry, and I'm like, what are you doing? Because she's married. She's been married for a long time. Oh, we're probably going to do this. And I'm like, we? Tell me what a married couple does on a weekend. And she told me, she said, we'll probably go get something to eat. Maybe we'll go up to the dam and go for a walk. I said, what else do you guys do? Like, tell me what do connected couples do on a weekend? Named all these different things. And it was like I was reading a book that I was so unfamiliar with. Just now, I got home from work. She pulls up. Now she's in the driver's seat. Husband's in the passenger seat. She's like, hey. I'm like, where are you guys headed? And she's like, oh, we're going to the Blaze. That's in Westchester County. That's this like gorgeous like art installation for Halloween where they take, that's not the point. It's like lit up beautiful pumpkins, okay? And he's like, he holds up the thing. And he's like, I bought the tickets.
Okay. It looks like she is really enthralled in someone else's love life, and she was just at her wit's end, I guess. I don't know. She's literally acting like she's so surprised and amazed that, you know, she couldn't figure out anything to do. And that tells me another thing, guys. Okay, watching her talk. Anytime people get divorced, you got to look at both parties, because it's telling me that if the guy couldn't come up with anything, and most guys aren't too good at coming up with those type of things. Most of us aren't as romantic as we would like to call ourselves or believe that we are. And women are the ones who, you know, get the grandiose ideas and things of that nature. Like, hey, let's do this, let's try that. But she's literally telling us that she didn't know at all what, you know, those things were, what couples did. Like, she literally did not know. In other words, she had no idea. She didn't think about it herself. She didn't come up with any cool ideas that maybe they could do. And like I said, guys, I just don't feel like she's telling us everything. You got to really be observant and listen to the words, every word that she says that comes out of her mouth, and really think about it, because this is what I'm seeing. That's what I'm picking up here. There's plenty of things that you could do, simple things, you know what I mean, that could be done. I just believe that there's more than meets the eye when it comes to her divorce and what she's talking about. All right, let's continue.
I was like, check you out, okay? Like, that's freaking great. Like, go have the best time. And they drove off. And I ran over here to tell you, they're solid as hell, these connected couples. Don't wait until it's so far gone and so long that you don't even want to do stuff together. Divorce sucks, and I wouldn't wish it on anyone. And if you have a way to stay together, even though you're kind of like, oh, I'd rather just like lay on the sofa and be on my phone, or I'd rather just go to the bar and grab a beer with my boys, whatever. Push yourself not to do that, because that'll keep the connection going. It'll foster the connection, and you won't get to the point where you don't want to do stuff together.
My question to you, ma'am, is why didn't you practice what you're preaching right now? Why didn't you do that? You wait until it's over for yourself, and then you find this hidden knowledge, okay? And you now want to preach to the world. Now, hey, sometimes people make mistakes in life, and, you know, that's fine. And maybe you just want to let people know, okay? Help other people. That's fine. I see nothing wrong with that. It just kills me that a woman of your stature or age, you know, who has been married for a certain amount of time, didn't have the wherewithal to look into yourself then, when all this was happening in your life, and do that. I really don't know, guys. And that's really what's just been bothering me with this video. It's just, I'm not saying she's lying. I mean, I have no way of saying the things that I'm saying are true or not. It's just a feeling that I have right now watching this. It's just a feeling that the whole thing is, there's something missing here. Okay. She's leaving something out. I just don't believe that they got divorced and it was just as simple as, you know what, we're just done. You know what I mean? You didn't do anything wrong to me. I didn't do anything wrong to you. We just get divorced. We're living in the same house. We're just drifting apart. Nothing bad is happening. I'm not saying people don't get divorced because of this. I'm just saying that this is one of the dumbest reasons why I think somebody should get divorced if this is your biggest problem. If this is your biggest problem in the relationship, this should definitely not be a cause for divorce, in my humble opinion, guys. And I'm just telling you, I'm speaking from somebody who is married, and a lot of these people out here are going to tell you things. They're gonna make videos, and you're going to see them talk about this, talk about that. And a lot of these people are divorced. A lot of these people aren't even married. Okay, and they're giving you advice. Okay, and just watch the people you listen to. And there's some people that you just shouldn't be listening to. That's all I'm going to say. Listen, I'm not telling you guys who to listen to or who not to. I'm just saying, at least you want it to be from somebody who's actually lived it and is still living it. All right. Somebody who's been married and together with their significant other for 13 years. Me personally, I'm just telling you guys right now, never cheated, never did anything crazy like that in my relationship, and vice versa. So I'm just speaking from my knowledge, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is a brand new channel, guys. I'm trying to grow the community. If you like the content, if you enjoyed even a little bit, hey, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.